The show, we have the absolutely amazing
Hawklords!
We are one with the earth, with the moon and the sun. Everything, everyone. We are one. We are one. One.
much, all you thousands of people out there. Now remember, drive carefully. Late at night, as this is, I think. Late at night. Have we not? No, we've never been to bed.
We don't know what beds are.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a band. Give it up one more time.
Hawklords. I'm awake now.
Yeah, Jerry, you're on your cool. Come on out for a sec. Harvey, come on
forward.
out. And we'll have a little chat with you guys as well.
Okay.
I'm going to put you into the tender ministrations of my straight-jacketed friend, the lovely Magenta Lust.
Hi. Good morning. Good morning.
Either side.
Ladies in magenta.
Ladies in magenta.
Okay, so let's take
I'm
one step
lost
back.
for what?
Just one little step back.
One
Okay,
step back.
Lovely.
Okay.
Here we are.
Good
Fantastic.
for you. Is that
It's quite
actually
dark.
on?
Yes, it is.
Is
Don't
it?
worry.
Oh,
Don't worry.
good.
Just
Yeah,
hold
we're
on.
cool.
Not
Yes.
being very good with technology. I mean, I'm a generation too late, I think, several generations.
Don't worry.
Yes.
I never know what's going on either. So, yes, you've not been to bed after last night's gig at Krakatoa then?
No, we had such a great time at Krakatoa here in Aberdeen, the sparkling granite city that never sleeps and never rests.
God bless
just
you, Jerry.
like us.
Had you played there before it changed, obviously, to the Krakatoa when it was
No, we
previously?
played at the caves, the
tunnel.
tunnels.
The tunnels before.
Yes,
All right, okay, so
yes.
this was a first time to
No,
Krakatoa.
we played there last year at the Krakatoa.
Oh, you've played at
Yeah,
Krakatoa before?
last
Oh.
year. But we didn't know it before it was the Krakatoa.
You
Put
didn't know
like
it when
that.
it was the moorings? No.
No, not at all.
So how did you find it, the Krakatoa? Like, enjoy the crowds?
Enjoyed it. Yeah, people are very friendly there. And as soon as we arrived yesterday, everyone remembered our names, and we were desperately trying to remember theirs. But we eventually got there.
I would have to say you are pretty unforgettable.
That's not what my mother says to me when I go to see. She says, "Who are you? Get out."
Now, Jerry, there's some people unbelievably watching who may not know a little bit about you. So could you give us a quick, brief, potted history of the band?
The band.
Yeah.
The band. Well, the band was originally formed in 1978 from an idea first perpetrated by Robert Calvert, I believe.
Indeed.
Sadly, no longer with us. And Mr. Harvey Brainbox here was, in fact, part of that 1978
I certainly
band.
was. I looked very young in those days. That's for
You
sure.
still do.
It's hard
You
to
still
believe,
do.
Harvey, that you actually looked even more handsome than you look now. It is hard to believe that.
Jerry,
but
you're so
nonetheless
kind.
true.
Yeah.
So, being preserved in cryogenic suspension chamber for the last 500 years, Mr. Bainbridge himself is now forthright, upstanding, and a jolly good chap.
Indeed.
And we have reconvened the Hawklords for the 21st century. And here we are on the UK tour promoting our fusion album. For which is what? We're on the 5th album in a row, and man, it's a jolly good album.
Yeah.
It's
sounds great. Yeah.
Proustian, you know. It's based on the 5 tenets of Proust. Bring an intellectual capacity.
Only the 5, Jerry.
Only the 5. Yes, a sex, death, art, time, and identity.
That great French five-a-side footballer, Proust.
It
Yes,
was. I was
yeah.
playing him, wasn't I? I was playing him.
Now, listen, it's 24 dates. Yeah? 24 dates?
22, was it?
22, 24?
It feels like a lot more than that.
22 days.
Tomorrow, or tonight is...
Glasgow O2 with our friends Girls School, who will also be in the building. And we had Kim McAuliffe from Girls School came and guested on the new record, and she sings on a song called SR71, and she sounds fantastic.
Wow,
She's groovy, man.
She is really, really groovy. She's one of us. She's only about as big as our friend here, wearing the Skull 13.
He's not small, he's just far away.
He's just far away, of course. Damn, it's the Father Ted sketch, isn't it?
Yes.
Well,
No, I
Dougal,
haven't got it,
small
Ted.
and far away.
So, a shout out for Girls School who are, were they playing last night, were they?
They're
The
on
O2?
tour.
No,
They're on
they're
tour at the
tonight.
moment.
They're tonight
Oh,
at the
they're
O2.
tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
They're playing with
Okay.
Saxon and Fast Eddie, and
Brilliant.
Girls School are also on the bill. So they'll be in some other part of the building, and we'll be in another part of the building. We're hoping that Kim might come down, sing one of these songs with us.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
And have a jolly nice time.
Yeah, please come and see us on the tour somewhere.
Yeah.
If you're doing nothing,
Come and see us.
just come down. Just come down and see us. We'd love to meet you.
I actually recommend this as well.
You have to rewind time, though.
this
is in the
is-
future.
It is, isn't it?
This is
Will be.
this is the album, I believe. Sounding pretty sweet,
Saw it first here,
gentlemen.
guys.
Pretty
Fusion.
sweet. So I believe you've been going for 3 or 4 years.
It's
It's almost 10. It's almost 10, in fact.
And you have,
It almost is, Ron. I know how time flies when you're having fun.
Where's the time machine?
and I think the thing is, the more you do something, the better you get, which we certainly saw from there as well, from your tune there, We Are One, absolutely cracking. You've met some very unique people in your time as well, and I hope you wouldn't mind us asking about somebody who you guys do know, who was Lemmy.
Yep.
Harv?
Well, when I first joined Hawkwind, I got to know Lemmy. He wasn't in the band in those days, but he was putting Motorhead together, and they were kind of still making their way. But I've always found him a very, 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 very nice bloke, in the right phrase, nice in inverted commas. You know, he may look rough and ready, but he's got a hell of a brain on him. And the last time I actually sat and spoke to him was over in Los Angeles when we were over there. And he came and sat on our tour bus and we talked. And he said, you know what, the best thing I ever did was move over here. He said, because I can get anything I want. And I said, well, that sounds good to me, Lemmy.
Absolutely, He was certainly one in a million, wasn't he? So, doff the
farewell,
sir.
Yeah.
Unbelievably, Magenta, we were saying that we actually equally prefer Harvey's early work.
Oh,
Very.
Yes, we have no
Early
idea why
work.
he's not doing it these days. it was much better back then, wasn't it, Harv? Everything was much better.
My voice
However,
worked then.
we're actually talking about really early work.
Yeah.
Harvey, shall we spill the beans?
Oh, go on then.
Yeah.
Sorry about this, everybody, but I was a cathedral chorister.
Oh, God. You said you wanted to say that.
No.
Promise
I
me, Harvey Bainbridge.
And I could sing.
Yes.
Chorister alert.
We were
To start somewhere.
exactly.
Exactly.
However, but if you think about this, the choir thing and the chorister thing as well, it informs your musicality. You can see that. With what
There's an
you're
awful
playing.
lot of people in this business that started out their music career as cathedral choristers. I know of two personally that I know, and you know, thankfully for me, Carlisle is the smallest cathedral in England, so you know, it's not that much as a hot spot, if you like. But no, I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I mean, singing is fantastic for youngsters.
Yeah.
It's exercise.
Yeah,
It
absolutely.
really
yeah.
is
Lung
great
capacity, strength.
exercise.
It's learning how to work together as
Yeah,
a team and solve problems.
Yeah,
and all those
yeah,
things
totally.
that you don't think it would be. You know, singing in a choir,
Yeah.
you think might be a bit sort of girly, but it's not like
It's
that.
not. No, you have to tune your ears and your brain into it. You
Yeah.
know, and it's,
So we heard it here first, folks. Okay,
Yep.
from the crazy, legendary, incendiary Hawklords. If you want to get on to music, join a church
Join the
choir.
church choir. Never did Mr. Bainbridge any harm.
but
Absolutely.
look out for those strange men in long cassocks. I tell you.
yeah.
Yeah.
And on that bombshell, we are
Hey,
going
folks.
to leave you. Okay,
Like this.
Ronnie, I tell you, yeah, too right, man.
Lovely
And it's
piece.
Halloween as well. Let's do the scary face. Ready?
Aye.
Let's give it up one last time for Hawklords. Let's hear you. Come on.
Hey!
Thanks, boys. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Absolutely stupendous. Thanks, boys.
Oh, that's so
Lovely
lovely.
stuff.
Good luck on the touring.
Oh my god, I'm totally fanboying.
I know. I'm just kind of like, wow.
I know.
That's like 8 degrees of Kevin Bacon right
Yeah,
there,
that
except
was
with Lemmy.
totally, wasn't it? And what a lovely way that they spoke about him as well. You know,
I
he's
know.
obviously something that's really kind of
They're
close to
really-
him, and they're very fond of as well.
They are really, really nice chaps.